Welcome back students to the part 3 of today's session from the chapter Thermodynamics. In this, we are going to discuss about a new chapter, Thermodynamics. The topics discussed are thermal equilibrium, zeroth law of thermodynamics, heat, work and internal energy, and thermodynamic state variables. Let us see what is meant by thermal equilibrium. We say that a thermodynamic system is in equilibrium if the temperature of the system remains constant. In this case, the macroscopic variables such as pressure, volume, temperature, mass, etc. do not change in time. Heat will transfer from an object at a higher temperature to the one at a lower temperature, and the temperature of these two bodies become equal. Then we say these two objects are in thermal equilibrium. Let us see what is meant by an adiabatic wall and a diathermic wall. An adiabatic wall is an insulating wall which doesn't allow heat to flow from one system to another. This means that temperature of both the systems won't change with time. In the case of a diathermic wall, it allows the flow of heat between any two systems. Now let us discuss about the zeroth law of thermodynamics. This law identifies thermal equilibrium and introduces temperature as a tool for identification of equilibrium. According to this zeroth law, if two systems are in thermal equilibrium with a third system, then those two systems themselves are in thermal equilibrium. That is, if two objects A and B are both in thermal equilibrium and are in contact and there is no transfer of heat, then they are said to be at the same temperature. Furthermore, if A is in thermal equilibrium with B and another object C is in thermal equilibrium with B, then we can conclude that A is also in thermal equilibrium with object C. This law was given the name zeroth law as it was discovered after the first and second laws of thermodynamics. But this law is so fundamental that scientists decided that it should be logically the first law. So since the first and second laws were already named, this was named as the zeroth law. Now let us see what is meant by heat, work and internal energy. The energy that is transferred between a system and its surroundings whenever there is temperature difference between the system and its surroundings can be called as heat. Work is said to be done if a body or a system moves through a certain distance in the direction of the applied force. Work done can be written as dW is equivalent to PdV, where P is the pressure of the gas taken in a cylinder. If we consider a bulk system consisting of a large number of molecules, then the internal energy of the system can be defined as the sum of the kinetic and potential energies of these molecules. This energy is due to molecular motion and its configuration. Internal energy is denoted by the letter capital U. U is equivalent to Ek plus Ep, where Ek and Ep represent the kinetic and potential energies of the molecules of the system. Internal energy of a system is a macroscopic variable and it depends only on the state of the system. That is, its value depends only on the given state of the system and does not depend on the path taken to arrive that state. Now let us see what are thermodynamic state variables. Thermodynamic state variables are those quantities which determine the thermodynamic equilibrium of a system. Since these macroscopic quantities describe the behavior of the thermodynamic system, it is known as thermodynamic state variables. Pressure, volume, temperature, mass, and internal energy are the thermodynamic state variables. These variables can tell us the position or condition of any gas at a particular time. A system not in equilibrium cannot be described by state variables. It means that macroscopic variables are changing with time and they are not constant. Hope you have got an idea about heat, work, internal energy, and zeroth law of thermodynamics. Thank you, dear students.